What's up YouTube, and welcome back to Homebrew Subaru. In this episode I've got some more parts to slap on the engine for my WRX build. So what's up everyone? I did end up getting some more parts for my EJ257 single overhead cam engine build. This isn't really a build as more as just kind of refreshing this thing to go into the WRX. So this oil pump is original to the cylinder heads that are out of an NA car. So it's actually a 9mm pump, and I did order a 10mm pump to put onto this block. But it had a defective check relief valve and it bumped oil pressure maximum, and it was spitting out the oil filter gasket. So I found that pump defective. I ended up reusing this one, and the company ended up sending me a replacement for the defective one. So I do have a 10mm pump to put onto this block. So I want to change that out. I have the turbo style water pump to put on, and at that point with those two pieces on, I could probably go ahead and get the timing back together, but I will probably leave that for now. And aside from that, I have the valve cover gasket sets to put in, so at least I get that much of it kind of closed up. I still need to change this oil pan for the turbo style oil pan, which I do have, but I'll probably save for next week or the week after. So I'm just going to go basically ahead and start getting off the old oil pump, and then I'll get the new parts and unbox them, kind of show you what I've got, and then go ahead and I'll start getting some parts put back on. Okay, so I've managed to get the oil pump off, and I've gone ahead and cleaned up the gasket surface. I've gotten the old gasket off of the water pump mating surface, so those parts are ready to install. I've dug them out, they're sitting right here. So the new replacement oil pump that I ordered maybe almost 2 years ago, or over 2 years ago, something like that, and it does come with a new front seal to install, so I'll put that in at the same time. The Daco turbo water pump with the extra ports and the thermostat mounting on the front so we can get around the turbo exhaust. So I'm ready to put these parts on. Hopefully I've got enough gray RTV sealant to go around here. I don't need very much. I'm kind of hoping I have enough to do that and the oil pan when I go to do it later on. I have to remount the crank position sensor in the top after I get it in. So I'll go ahead and I'll get that stuff installed, and then over here I actually have a new splash of paint on the valve covers. I'm going to give them one more hit of paint. They're just setting the first coat just to kind of freshen things up a little bit. And then the gasket sets for those covers, and get those installed, and then I think I will be done for this week. So as you can see, I've got some new parts installed. The water pump and oil pump, and I've got my valve covers cleaned up, painted, new gasket sets. Also went ahead and just kind of cleaned up the top of the block a little bit, dusted, and got some of the leaked out oil that was down in here. Cleaned up things a little bit. There is one thing on this engine that I did not do before, and I think I am going to do this time, is the number 4 cylinder cooling mod. So this is the plug out of the back of this cylinder head, and I've measured it to 20 mil, so I think it's an M20 fitting, and I'm gonna guess probably 1.25 thread. But what I'll try and do is find a little pipe fitting that I can thread into the back of the head, and then I'll route just a piece of hose, I won't even use a piece of pipe, back to this inlet port on the water pump, and that will draw the hot coolant back from cylinder number 4, which is a known issue, and recycle it there. Kind of a homebrew cylinder 4 cooling mod, I guess. I don't want to go ahead and buy a $100 kit just for a little pipe fitting, if you know what I mean, and a piece of hose. So yeah, that's the idea I have for that. Everything else has been torqued into place. I'm pretty sure the torque settings are all the same for EJ engines, but I did go ahead with the 2013 STI torque settings, just because it is an STI block. And torque settings for the cylinder heads, which were from a 2001 Legacy, so you can kind of see how mixed matched we are here. But yeah, I guess I'm really at that point where I want to start kind of figuring out the cooling routing just for that number 4 cylinder coolant mod and the oil cooler, because I've got the cooler to put on. I do have a new O-ring gasket to put in there, and I'll get an oil filter at the same time and just kind of get that ready to go. That could probably be the next video. That's probably what I should end up doing, but I'm not 100% sure, so you'll have to check back next week or the week after. If you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here and you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button for me. Leave your questions and comments further down below, and I'll see you in the next one.